So last year, Trek revealed the EXE, which is a carbon fiber electric mountain bike that's very lightweight and capable. The only drawback is that it's really expensive. But Trek is hoping to make the EXE a little more accessible to more people with their new alloy EXE model. So in this video, we're going to do an overview of the details, specs, builds, and pricing of the alloy EXE to see if the lower price makes this bike a winner. So now, let's check out the all-new Trek EXE alloy. So the EXE is built off 29-inch wheels. It has 150 millimeters of travel in the front and 140 in the rear. And the geometry is the same as the carbon version, with a 65.3 degree head tube angle in the high flip chip setting and a 64.8 degree head tube angle in the low setting. The chainstays measure 440 millimeters. It uses the lightweight compact TQ HPR50 motor, which only weighs 1,800 grams. It's also small enough where it's placed behind the front chainring for a much cleaner look, and provides 50 Newton meters of torque. The bike uses a removable and well-hidden 360 watt battery that will give you power for 2 to 5 hours. But you can also purchase a 160 watt range extender battery that fits in the water bottle cage on the front triangle, and it will give you another 1 to 2 hours of range, and it will cost $600. There's also a simple yet elegant display that's integrated into the top tube, which will let you see your battery level, range, speed, and assist level. And the charging port is on the upper side of the down tube. And to control the assist modes, there's a very simple yet intuitive remote next to the dropper lever, which includes a walk mode. And all the brake, derailleur, and dropper hosing is internally routed, and the frame is also designed for 34.9 dropper posts. And like its carbon counterpart, the alloy has the MinoLink adjustable flip chip that will slacken the head tube by half a degree and lower the bottom bracket up to 10 millimeters. For the Fuel EXE, there's 3 available builds. First is the 5, which is the most affordable build. It comes with a RockShox Recon Silver fork and an X-Fusion Pro 2 shock. It has a Shimano Dior 6100 drivetrain with a 12-speed 51-tooth cassette. The brakes are Tektro HD M745s with 203mm rotors both in the front and in the rear. It also comes with Bontrager Line TLR30 wheels with Bontrager XT3 Elite tires. All touch points are Bontrager, and the EXE5 weighs in at 45.86 pounds and it retails for $5,500. Next is the 8XT, which is the middle build. It comes with a Fox Rhythm 36 fork and a Fox Performance FloatX shock. It has a Shimano XT drivetrain with a 12-speed 51-tooth cassette. The brakes are Shimano M6100s with 203mm rotors both in the front and in the rear. It also comes with Bontrager Line Comp 30 wheels and Bontrager XR5 team issue tires. All touch points are Bontrager, and the EXE8 XT weighs in at 44.32 pounds and retails for $6,600. And last is the 8 GX Axis, which is the most expensive build. It comes with a Fox Rhythm 36 fork and a Fox Performance FloatX shock. Has a SRAM GX Axis drivetrain with a 12-speed 52-tooth cassette. The brakes are SRAM DB8s with 200mm rotors both in the front and the rear, and it comes with the Bontrager Line Comp 30 wheels with Bontrager XR5 team issue tires. All touch points are Bontrager, and the EXE8 GX Axis weighs in at 44.65 pounds and retails for $7,400. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the carbon version of the EXE, and I made a video about it when it first came out, and my biggest complaint about the bike is that the prices were pretty crazy. And with the release of the alloy model, Trek has been able to at least make this bike more affordable so more riders can buy one. And something that's pretty impressive is that even though the alloy version is substantially cheaper than the carbon versions, they're almost identical in weight. My only question is this too little too late? While electric mountain bikes are still much more expensive than their analog counterparts, the prices of e-bikes has slowly been going down. There's a lot more competition, with a lot of great e-mountain bikes under the $6,000 price tag that compete directly with the EXE alloy, and some of them have much better builds. But Trek is a big brand, with a recognizable name that everybody knows of, so the fact there are other bikes with better builds for less money might not really matter. But this is just my opinion. What really matters is, how do you feel about the new Fuel EXE alloy? Do you like the pricing? Do you plan on buying one? Are there better bikes for less money? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one.